Hello? Did the redirect work? Hello? You're here? Okay, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello. How's it going? How are you? Hi! It is I, the opulent, octatonic, erratic puppeteer from Bounty Hunter Unit Armis of HOLOSTARS English. My name starts with an O and ends with an O. My name is Octavio. Oh boy. Wasn't that fun? Man, it took a while. We're finally home. We got home, right? We're finally home. That was great. Wow. It sucks that my redirect did not work. God damn it. My redirect from the mainstream to the release, to the premiere. You would not believe what just happened. What happened, Naka? What happened? Damn it. A church appeared out of nowhere. It was crazy. Wow. Oh, it worked for you? Oh, it worked? Wow. It worked for some people. But yes, welcome to the Post-Simbang Tavi and the post cover Zatsu. This is gonna be a short one. I don't really want to talk too much about like specifics and actual explanations and stuff. I just want to see how you guys are doing. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? You went there manually. For some reason, the redirect did not work for a lot of people. But it worked for some people. Maybe it didn't work for impatient people. Those who were impatient. It did not work for you at all. Yeah, I saw your message to me. You're like, you're useless. YouTube messed it up. You messed up your redirect, your premiere. It was wild, fantastic, absolute cinema. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's remove the storm ambiance. But wow, that was great. I had fun doing that. But welcome to the Post-Simbang Tavi Zatsu. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what happened and, you know, just a little bit of the behind the scenes for the Simbang Tavi and how everything went down. But also, I'm also gonna address some super chats. I saw some super chats and some memberships, but that I unfortunately was not able to address because of the absolute cinema that I was trying to pull off. Let's see. Where are we? Tururu, thank you for the finger puppet. Izukaze, Armis Minecraft server is updated. Oh, nice. Thank you. Cola for the nice, Catherine for the nice Tavi. Uwanya Tiff to please bring back this Fugi made by Maddie. Oh, you're right. We need to bring that back. Efia for the rose. Ace Cream for the dark scarlet sky. I'm gonna miss you him too. Mickey Snow, thanks. Oh, you're right. These hymns are not gonna be sung again. Ever. Maybe. Chloe Senzai, Omen Kangkong for Kaguya. Myra Bradford. Homios Gare Tomira for the picture taking. Nico for the lore. Efia for the scaredy face. Jay for 11 months. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Jay! Happy birthday. Yano Rizu, I am so gagged. Oh my god, my booba is back. From Target. And also, thank you so much for all the supas during the premiere. Thank you. The reverb is on? Okay. There we go. It's back. It's off. But yeah. So, Simbang Tavi happened. You all thought it was just gonna be a silly little stream the whole time, huh? Or maybe, no, actually maybe you were clued in. You were already clued in the first few days that it was gonna be something else, right? It wasn't just the hymns that was special about it, but also the lore potential. Because I remembered when we were conceptualizing Simbang Tavi, is that last Christmas we did something lore and horror filled too, and I was like, let's do something similar again. Let's do something again. Yeah? Why were they getting boob implants? Okay, let's see. So, Simbang Tavi, basically inspired by last year's krilling of Kaguya, but I wanted something that can remain online instead of something that'll remain unarchived. That's one of the worst things, actually. The fact that my Valentine stream and my Kaguya stream are all offline. Kaguya NPC stream. I wanted something that'll definitely stay on the internet because, you know, there's a lot of effort put into this stuff. And I really did my best to keep my secrets to my chest. I really did my best. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up at the end there. I forgot to explain Father Tavi's motivations. Yeah, I guess. But Father Tavi's motivations, we're gonna call him Simbang Tavi now. Simbang Tavi's motivations, we're still in. We're still in the little lore blurb at the end. It's there. And by learning Simbang Tavi's motivation, you kind of learn a little bit more about me, right? You kind of learn a little bit more about me in the process. I assumed his wish was to go to this place. Simbang Tavi flows nicely on the tongue. It actually works. Simbang Tavi. you got so many different Octavios that are just, you know. Simbang Tavi isn't meant to be like a friggin' just recurring main character in the story. Much like, you know, I have a lot of different Octavios, Bactavio, Octavia, and all that stuff. But all of these aren't meant, they aren't meant to be any type of main character in the story. They're just side characters. I'm not really here to develop you know, all the other characters that are just made up, right? It's my life after all. All of this is my life. And they're just pawns. They're just little flares to the lore. Yep. Yeah, it's like a holiday special. Holiday special, Tavi. But yeah, basically the whole concept of Simbang Tavi is I really liked movies where they're very self-contained. You know those movies where they're just set in one location? Usually just one location and one character. It was specifically a movie where the guy is trapped inside a coffin, right? It's something like a coffin, or he's buried underground, and then the whole movie is just set there, like 1 hour 30 minutes of just being there underground and trying to make sense of that. And I was like, okay, let's do something like that. It's all just gonna be in Simbang Tavi, and how are we gonna do this? And however, unfortunately, the live 2D stream VTuber medium is unfortunately very difficult to work with. It's very difficult to work with, so I did my best. I tried my best in lieu of actual 3D and 4D. I do like trying my best with, you know, just this guy. Just me and my swaying left and right. And also, I considered just releasing a voice pack and being done with it, you know, be like, at the end of Simbang Tavi, wish here's a voice pack. I did consider that. Doing a T4 voice pack. But also, the thing about T4 voice pack is that, you know, it's not available to everybody. It's inaccessible, and the barrier to entry is really, really high. And I just wanted some lore thing that I can give to all of you guys that you can discuss out in the open. That isn't too long. You know, it's just a little. And here's the thing, for my T4 voice packs in the future, they're not just voices. You know, they're gonna be videos. They're gonna be, in a way, kind of cinema in a way, ish. And I experimented a little bit more today with that kind of concept. Those in T4 already know that, you know, my current T4 voice pack is kind of directed. There's like camera movements and stuff like that. And I'm experimenting right now with this. That was pretty cool to make, honestly. Wait, let's see here. What else? What else do I talk about for Simbang Tavi? I don't really want to explain too much, but Simbang Tavi is not an Octavio. right? Simbang Tavi is not an Octavio. He is simply an entity that took the face of Octavio. And for how he's able to do that, how, why, what? You'll have to keep watching for the next 5 years. For the next 5 years of me being in HOLOSTARS, right? I did tell this to the puppets long ago, but I'm not really into the business of just dropping a lore video, right? I'm just dropping a lore video and calling it a day and then forgetting about it. As much as I can, I try to put lore in every freaking stream. In every stream, in everything that's done. So yeah, so this is gonna be a long thing. And I did see Debussy Tell has posted a lore document. That's crazy. I saw the lore document that you posted. And there's like multiple pages of lore, of my lore. So if you want to get caught up, then it's there. The lore doc is there. You will not get the answers at all. I'm not gonna tell you the answers right now, or any of the answers at any point. It's just, it's just my life. It's just my life. Who knows? Who knows what happens? Was Ryan succeeded in sacrificing the final marionette? Will he be free at the shackles of hell that's holding him back? There is a reason. 8 days of Simbang Tavi, 8 marionettes, right? And he's trying to take the identity of Octavio to a T, except for one simple fact, and that's important because the Church of O, like I told you before, when did I say this? I think it was in the forklift load stream, of all places, that the Church of O was not made. It wasn't built. It just appears in a Hotel de Luna thing. Now, what's funny is a lot of people thought the forklift load video, VOD, was just Octox. I'm pretty sure forklift load also had a bunch of stuff. A lot of people thought that a forklift load was, was just a stupid little VOD. But honestly, I feel like it has the most information. And you know what? I didn't address it back then, but the forklift load is basically from the perspective of, kind of like Shinri's 3D, where it's just this alternate reality where things went awry and there are aliens and stuff like that, and everything has come to pass. And that's why it's stupid like that, but that's why there's a lot of lore there. But yeah, it was funny. What else to talk about? I saw a lot of people. I saw some I guess comments in chat like, Kaguya, is that you, Kaguya? And just know that Kaguya is long gone. Goodbye, Kaguya. Goodbye. But basically, I had this concept of what if, because when we conceptualize Simbang Tavi, the members know that we plan to have a cover after the whole thing, right? We talked about it. After Simbang Tavi, I'm just gonna release a cover, like a song. But then I thought about it and I was like, what can we do to make the cover drop just a little bit more interesting for those who are paying attention, And maybe let's just go ahead and connect them. Let's connect the Simbang Tavi with the cover release. And let's connect the cover release to the post-Zatsu, to the post-cover and post-Simbang Tavi Zatsu. They're all connected, right? So we were in the Church of O. And then for the cover, we went home, we walked home, right? And then after we went home, we're finally here at the Octox place. Right? So I'm sure that experience will be lost on those who just go to the VOD. But if you're watching this, definitely watch the VOD, then go to the cover, and then go to this VOD. And you'll see. It's just a little little thing. It was cinema. The church shouldn't be called Church of O because it was built by boring brick. It's in a certain order. Oh, by the way, let's talk about the cover too. The cover was inspired by this cover by Plave long ago. Not the song itself, but just what it represents. I saw this cover by Bambi of Pretender by Official Higadandism, and I looked at it and I was like, wow, this music video is very simple, right? It's just the train and some lyrics below. And then I realized when I was watching that, and they have a bunch of covers like this, where it's just an art, maybe some little animations, and just the lyrics and then the vocals. Then I realized, some of these covers, they don't all have to be big productions, big expensive productions. They don't all have to have a whole music video, an art, a mix, animations and stuff like that. Especially if I was gonna do like a small little nice little Christmas cover, we can just do something simple. And so, yeah, what that kind of represented to me was just this notion that, yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive, because I also was thinking of, funny enough, I was thinking of one of the puppets who is a little kid on Twitter. I keep mentioning them, but their mother posts on Twitter. I assume it's her mother, and they post this little kid who makes like scuffits, actually makes scuffits, and sang the Octavio's puppet show. And you know what? They also submitted to Omen Alleluia. Yeah, they submitted to Omen Alleluia. It's very cute. And that just got me thinking, that I also wanna be some kind of example that if you wanna sing and post something on YouTube and do stuff like that, it also doesn't have to be expensive, right? You may become gaslighted by all these incredible covers with so many animation stuff to believe that this is the only way you can post your music on YouTube. But honestly, nope. There are other ways. You don't even need to have an art if you don't want. You can just use, the music video of the original music video and just post your voice in there, covers. Then if you really want to do something, you can do things on your own. You can learn, right? You can learn mixing. It's a difficult road to learn mixing, to learn singing, to learn art, to learn motion graphics. But it's all there. It's all out there for you to just take and reach and do yourself, if you so want, and if you also have the resources for it. And it's not all of that. It's not all of that. That's why I did that cover. I just wanted to, at least going forward, I want to make a case also for just simply made covers. Just inexpensive, simply made, but just nice to listen to still, right? That was also for me, because I was going crazy. I was going crazy with some of my projects. I'm like, I need to dial things down, bro. I need to dial things down. So that was partly also for me. And also because, it kind of fit the vibe of the song too. Poka Poka Planet. And so I found this artist, Yomogi QN. Their background work is so good. Yomogi QN, the background work so good. And the kind of direction I gave them, the descriptions I gave them, is basically just a big landscape. Very big landscape. Right? Wide angle, sky, snow, and then in the distance, Elysium, the city of Elysium, and then even more in the distance, the hollow tree, right? The hollow tree. And then a little Octavio in the bottom. But make it so high res and high definition that you can zoom in and it still looks good, right? And the music video is basically just zoom in and then zoom out. Then zoom out at the end. And also, for the vocals themselves, I don't know if you've seen on Twitter that I've been learning harmonies, and they're not super heard here, but these harmonies are all made by me in a different way, in a different process. Because what I tried to do before is basically listen to the song and then try and figure out try and listen to the harmonies. Just try and listen and just try and copy them, right? But what I did right now, just figure them out on your own. I wasn't even listening to the original song's reference. I just tried to figure them out on my own. And those harmonies that I put there isn't actually me singing. Those are artificial harmonies. I just tuned my original voice and tried and figured it out, right? And it actually worked. It actually worked. Yep. I didn't sing the harmonies. I just figured them out, like note by note ish, and then mixed and and then kind of EQ those harmonies. So, yeah. Artificial harmonies are a thing, definitely, especially in Vocaloid music too. Yeah. Work smarter, not hard. Yeah, the harmonies aren't a super big part of the song, but they help. They help, and I think they're pretty cool. Saves time. It kind of saves time and doesn't in a way. It saves time if by moving, for example, you have a line, you move it up by like 3 semitones, and if somehow the stars align and they sound already really good, then you save time. But if not, you still need to do note by note adjustments until they sound good. And that takes time, especially if if I'm still learning. So I try. I really tried. Does this sound good? Does this sound correct? And after listening multiple times, sometimes it doesn't. And you're like, it isn't heard. That's fine. It's not heard. Yeah. But I think I did well with the harmonies and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I also saw that post by Porter Robinson a few days ago. Like, there was this guy that posted that he listened to the Porter Robinson album on the plane with the cheap airplane headphones, and then enjoyed it. And then Porter Robinson was like, you know what? This is actually pretty comforting, because sometimes I think too much about why I focus too much on very small changes to a mix, like imperceptible changes to a mix, when honestly, people don't even hear it. Depending on what you're listening with, depending on who you are, they're not picking your song apart in a way. Then I saw that, I was like, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Especially now that I'm gonna go into my music making arc for 2025. I think that's a nice little lesson to learn as well. And if you're like learning mixing, there's no need to be so, there's always these tutorials about EQ, and you're like, oh, cut at 200 megahertz, cut at this kilohertz, and do a cut there, do a cut here. And sometimes it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. No one will know that you did not cut at 2.5 kilohertz. A few will know, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is does it sound good to you? Does it sound good to you? And it will resonate with people that, they think it'll sound good too. And that's what matters, right? Yeah, the fine details are for people who really want to look for it, and for those who are definitely in that space where you need to know the fine details. But, for a Christmas cover after a weird Simbang Tavi, should be enough, right? Yeah, I just feel my way around. I don't I don't have like a scientific academic knowledge of music. I just feel it. But yeah. What else? What else did we talk about? Simbang Tavi, more about Simbang Tavi. So, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Simbang Tavi wanted to go to a certain place. To a certain place that is not in Elysium. And he talked about how he can't go back. Right? He can't go back to that place. Because they don't want him back. In fact, the only one they want back is Octavio, right? That's in the lore video. In the lore ending of Simbang Tavi. The only one they want back is Octavio for some reason. And that's why that was his whole goal for Simbang Tavi, is to... So you can imagine what he's done the whole time. He learned, he watched all the streams. He knows all the time spanks. He knows all the moments. Right? He knows all the sayings. He knows all the mannerisms and stuff. Yeah, he wants to do Octavio identity theft. So that when he goes to the gates of that place, they'd be like, "Oh, you're back, Octavio." He watched all the streams except all Octox episodes, episode 32. Yeah. That is dedication. He probably has a 12-month membership too. He knows everything. He brought back Octavio to everything. But his nature, what he is, there's no answer to that. At least for you. There's an answer to that for me. There's no answer. Are you the camera guy? I don't know if you noticed, but I think it was day 7. Day 7 when the camera guy actually didn't show up. And then he was replaced. That camera guy was me. But because he was so focused on singing the final song, and because it was dark, as you can see, there was a big shadow. You couldn't really see who I was. He was like, "Okay, fine, do it. Fine, do the camera stuff." So I did the K-pop movements. I did the K-pop camera movements for Find It, HOLOSTARS-EN. And also, I don't know if you made the connection, but there are a few people here who saw the first title of Day 7. It was supposed to be a performance of Magic Word Orchestra. However, last minute change. I was like, no, I'm actually not gonna be able to perform a song for Day 8. So I always wanted to end the series with Find It English version. So I had to change it. I had to change it because I knew that there was not gonna be a song for Day 8. And Day 8 was just gonna be the cover song. So I suddenly had to change it. He is the cameraman. Yep. So yeah, Magic Orchestra has to be for another day, another time. Who are the other staff? They're just normal people that he hired. Just normal people. Where'd they go? Well, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're just gone. Okay, they're not dead. They're just gone. What happened to Simbang Tavi in general? What happened to Simbang Tavi? And that's actually why I put the warning in the beginning. I didn't really want to spoil what's happening, but I know there are some people that maybe can get triggered by some, when it's kind of dark and weird and stuff like that. And, I did release the thing before, like your ASMR, your boyfriend is pulling you limb from limb, right? And I was like, yeah, maybe I should put a little warning, but not spoil. But yeah, I'm still not sure how to properly do that, but I knew that the moment was going to be very short anyway, but maybe in the future, if it's going to be intense, like completely intense, I'm not really in the business of doing like freaking just obnoxious gore or stuff like that. I'm not really in the business of doing that. But if in case something in that way happens in the future, I think I'll just straight up say it, you know, just to be safe. But I don't really want to do that stuff. Like just straight up, oh yes, look at this, a PNG of a cut leg. Look at that. Oh, let me bite into this. Yum, 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 yum. Right? Look, so many weird sounds in your brain. Right? None of that. But yeah. What else is there to talk about? I'm not really gonna show the raw vocals anymore. It's a very simple cover. I wasn't really doing anything. Like, didn't really push my voice there. Although that song was still pretty difficult. It was still pretty difficult to sing in a way because I needed to kind of soften my voice, especially for the high notes. I needed to soften the high notes a bit, and I have a problem in softening the high notes. It's a bit difficult, but I'm trying to practice that. But yeah. But let me just address the memberships and the super chats. I see all of you for now. Psych, Devi, Silver Lining, Lena Hiss, Nico Higurahansa. Oh wait, these were from earlier. Fiona, the cover is great. Thank you. Nekashiki, thanks for bringing us home. You're home. Matcha home. Momo, thanks for 5 gifted memberships. Rhapsody Knocked for Finger Puppet. Alex, thanks for saving us and taking us home. You're welcome. Fiona, Absolute Cinema, Simbang Tavi ending. Thank you. Grace, thanks for saving us. Also, did you remember to empty the collection box before we left the fake church? Yeah. Of course I remember. I took Simbang Tavi's collections. Wow. Don't worry, all your wriggling mustaches are safe with me. We have been blessed by Peak for 1 whole year. We have made it out of the Church of O with this one. Thank you. We robbed them too. Ixanor, praise be. I'm still 2.0. Yes. Umi, Shadow Puppet, King You Slayed to another year cookery. Thank you. Winnie Winter for the 12 months too. Also Umi for 12 months. Beautiful cover. Congrats on the cover. And Simbang Tavi. Happy 1 year puppets. Are you really Tavi? Yes, I am. Kira, this is how I felt during and after cover. These emotes. Bichan, thank you for the Simbang Tavi. May you always be in good health. Receive more opportunities and blessings. And may your small dick... What do you mean may your small dick difficulties turn into great victories? Shut up. 888888. Thank you. DJ Goldie 3, you sure love to bully a guy who looks exactly like you. Harrison, Simbang Tavi will be missed. So was all the burping part of Simbang Tavi? Yeah, maybe he's just a burpy guy. A gassy guy. Amagiri, your Japanese pronunciation. Oh, thank you. Wow, really? I appreciate that. Ikin, amazing. You're so cool. Absolute peak cinema. Cover is really beautiful. Did really freaking amazing. Omen, Hallelujah. Mordred, now I'm excited to binge all the Simbang Tavi streams. Yes! I was in the middle of South Elysium nowhere when Simbang Tavi started. I assume it'll still be an enjoyable experience. You mean regular Tavi won't have reburps? I can't promise that. Sound Stormfall for the Akasupa! Simbang Tavi was an amazing event and every single day was so fun. Rest in peace to the deceiver. He may have been tricking us, but he made banger originals. Also, I loved having the cover as a credit song. It was moving. Thank you for the 8 days. You know, he did make banger originals. He had a talent. Unfortunately, too bad he's gone. Go, not gonna lie, when talking about the kid puppet, my mind autocomplete your story. If you aim for the crown, you better not miss. Tavi holds up championship belt in front of kid. Thank you. Julie and Salazar, thank you for finger puppet. Yano Rizzo, oh man, I've been offering all my... No! Your mustaches are safe with me. Nathanael, that was Cinema. Thank you for Shadow Puppet. The Overlord Bears Den Figure Puppet. 1 year! Efia, thank you for the fun week, Tavi. Looking forward for a music journey 2025. Looking forward to it too. It's going to be great. And Myra Bradford, the Simbangs have been great to wake up to. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the whole experience. It was fun. It was fun for me too. And... I'm still working on the next voice pack, but you know, that was kinda a voice pack-ish. Tomira, I've been keeping this milestone chat for a while, not knowing when to send it, but now I know it's not the fake church, it's our real home. Yes! There is a Church of O, but that will be revealed, you know, down the line to you. I shall invite you to the real Church of O. I mean, Guri's Church of O is beautiful. It's still... Guri's Church of O is still where it is, right? That Church of O real estate is mine now. It's mine now. It's ours. So, if you want to use it, go ahead. Whee! Free real estate! Yay! He made that. Yes, he really did make it himself. It's ours now, though, so we can use it whenever we want. But thank you to Architect Guri. But you were gaslit. You were gaslit by Simbang Tavi. You got played. You got played. But he made it brick by boring brick. You know what? He does deserve respect. He does deserve respect. No rent. It's free. Eisenhower, was Bactavia really there? Was that a fake too? I mean, what is Bactavia really but just a puppet? Anyone can make Bactavio. Bactavio is the riz and the voice and the charm, right? So that was the real Bactavio. Kai for Toast, were you also able to save Bactavio from the church? Bactavio's fine, he's here. On the floor. Bactavio is a state of mind. I need to make an original song. Bactavio is a state of mind. And the accent. The very specific Texas Pampanga accent. Right? Lucky he was such a Paramore fan, it gave him away. All right. However, I think... is there anything else we need to talk about? Anything else? What else? The stream glitching at the laugh scared me so bad. Did Simbang just pick him up off the floor and puppeteer him the old-fashioned way? Yeah, kinda, yeah. Ish. In whatever way he can. More cinema in the future? Of course. Of course there's all going to be cinema in the future. All right. I did post that Christmas thing. But here's what you need to know. Is that is a Christmas project. But definitely it's a Christmas project. That's all you need to know. It's a Christmas project. Yep. That's cool. And what else is there? I also have a surprise for Octox coming. And many, many more. Many, many more from Cassian. Actually, earlier, I don't know if you noticed on Twitter, I was panicking because when I opened Discord, there were so many pings. There's so much. My Mana-san was like, I can't. My talent is overworked. They're going to suffer from burnout. I was like, no, we must do all these projects. We must. Mana-san was like, no, we shouldn't. You need to stop. And no, Mana-san, we must. We must. I'm not overworked. I'm having fun. Don't worry. I literally slept like 4 hours this afternoon. I'm not overworked. I am very well rested. Mana-san. Mana-san's like, get out of the kitchen right now. All right. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Mana-san is overworked. I'm sorry. Honto, how about... Oh, Semana Tavi? You know what? I'm gonna ease off. I'm gonna ease off on the religious stuff for now. You know, the same way that the toilet arc ended last year, this whole church arc will end this year. For now. At least for now. Right? We're gonna move on to bigger, better things. You know, let's not keep doing it over and over, okay? Let's not keep doing it over and over. There's new stuff on the horizon. So many things to do. There was a toilet arc? Yes, there was a toilet arc. Yep. Pirate arc? Probably. Yeah, Eras Tour is coming too. Yep. And yeah. But for now, I think that's it. I think that's a short little Zatsu talking about the things in Tavi. Is there anything else you need to know? I don't think so. I'm just happy that you can enjoy the story of Simbang Tavi whenever you want. It's online. Tell your friends. Will you release your hymn separately? I have some plans for hymn number 2 and 3. I'm gonna think about hymn number 1 with the Octoposse choir. I kind of want to mix that better. I want to spend more time on it, and then I do kind of want to release it, but also, like I said, I want to release a first original song first. You know, it's the same thing with the Jutai theme song. I want to make sure the first ever original song release is like a legit one. Like not saying that Omen Oluya isn't legit, but you know, the typical legit. I want my Raven's Paradigm moment, right? I want my Unlucky moment, right? I don't want my Raven's Paradigm and Unlucky moment to be Jutai theme song. Okay? Tofu Bunnycat, preemptive, enjoy Christmas. Thank you, everybody. It's almost Christmas. If you celebrate it, if not, then you know it's almost holiday break. So hope you guys are doing great. This is a time when people get, you know, some kind of seasonal depression and stuff like that. But you know, again, just hope you find time to just sit down and enjoy streams, and hopefully it helps. Okay, hopefully that helps. It's so funny. What if I release my first original song, and then the next day, Jutai, the next day, Omen Oluya, the next day, hymn number 2, the next day, hymn number 3, the next day, content warning. Just unleash it all after the first original song. Tomira, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Octoposse debut song, then Puppet theme song. We have so many songs still cooking. Let's go to the Shelter official version. Elytra. The Elytra song. Yep. That's gonna go in my first EP. It's gonna be a vinyl, and it's with all my original songs, including the songs I make in friggin' melatonin. Yeah, my man was talking about releasing Strong strategically, but I'm like, yeah, just puke them all out within 5 days. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Yep. All right. But that is it for me, I think. Now, I wonder if I can raid a certain person right now, because there's one more thing upcoming. Fiona, releasing the floodgates over... Yep. I don't think I can. I can't raid them right now. I don't have the perms. What the hell? I don't have the perms. Okay, so here's the thing. I told you I'm gonna guide you through the process here, but we're gonna be raiding Haka's bath stream. Where is that? Haka. ASMR, it's time for a relaxing bath. Yep. Okay, we're raiding Haka, but I would also like you to go here in the meantime and just keep that stream open for no reason, no obvious reason. Just, you know, just a suggestion. Okay. But yeah. But anyway, everybody, thanks so much for watching. And let's see each other again and again until infinity. Hallelujah. Oh man. Just kidding, let me control you.